The Caribbeans, a name that immediately evokes turquoise lagoons, fine sandy beaches, and the enchanting rhythm of tropical islands. This paradisiacal archipelago, stretching over 2,500 kilometers between the Americas, is a world apart, a necklace of over 700 islands, islets, and reefs, scattered between the Atlantic Ocean and the Caribbean Sea. A vast region divided into three main areas. The Greater Antilles, where we find the largest islands such as Cuba, Haiti, the Dominican Republic, Jamaica, and Puerto Rico. The Lesser Antilles, in the shape of a volcanic arc, stretching from north to south, from Guadeloupe to Trinidad and Tobago, passing through Martinique, St. Lucia, Dominica, and Grenada. And finally, to the north, the Bahamas and the Turks and Caicos Islands, lying like pearls in the Atlantic. In total, around 13 independent countries form the political heart of the region, each with its own history, culture, and traditions. But the Caribbean also includes 17 non-independent territories attached to former colonial powers: France, the United Kingdom, the Netherlands, and the United States. Among them, well-known territories like Cuba, Jamaica, Haiti, the Dominican Republic, the Bahamas, Curaçao, Saint Barthélemy, and the Cayman Islands. An archipelago of multiple identities, where languages, beliefs, and African, European, Indian, and indigenous influences coexist. From Cuba to Trinidad, from Jamaica to Puerto Rico, each island has forged its unique identity at the crossroads of colonial legacies and Creole cultures. A fascinating cultural mosaic where echoes of a complex history still resonate. Between colonization, slavery, and the quest for emancipation. And among these island jewels, there is one, less known to the international public, but holding exceptional treasures: Martinique. This French island, nicknamed the Island of Flowers, due to its lush vegetation, nestled in the heart of the Lesser Antilles, is our new destination for this series. 1,128 square kilometers of striking contrasts. In the north, the majestic Mont Pelée volcano towers over tropical forests of almost unreal lushness. In the south, white sand beaches lined with coconut trees stretch as far as the eye can see. To the east, the Atlantic Ocean sculpts a wide and rugged coastline. To the west, the Caribbean Sea unfolds its calm waters in infinite shades of blue. As an overseas territory of France, Martinique holds a unique place within the Caribbean archipelago. It blends the laid-back Caribbean lifestyle with a unique cultural heritage where Creole meets French and African traditions mix with European influences. For 15 days, we explore this fascinating island, north to south, east to west, to bring you the very best it has to offer. In this first episode, we'll take you to discover the southeastern part of the island. Our day will begin in Vauclin, and then lead us to Îlet Chevalier, a windswept and wild point facing the Atlantic. Then to the Valdor Mill, a witness to the island's sugarcane history, before reaching Sainte-Anne and its paradise beach, Anse Caritan. With each new episode, we'll uncover different facets of the island. Lush gardens, white or black sand beaches, breathtaking viewpoints, visits to run distilleries, from north to south, east to west. We will also offer unique perspectives of the island seen from the sea. Each episode will focus on a specific region or theme to give you a complete yet intimate view of this Caribbean jewel still little known to the wider public, the famous island of flowers. We are leaving from Paris, heading to Fort-de-France. After about 9 hours of flight, we land at Lamentin Airport. It's around 3 p.m. local time. That's where we meet Alex and Lily from Doudou Services, our car rental provider. Reasonable prices, a smooth online booking process, and a warm welcome. Everything we need to start our stay on the right foot.
C'est les arrivées ponctuelles, hein. Donc voilà notre cliente.
Bonjour, bienvenue en Martinique.
Bonjour, bienvenue en Martinique.
Ça s'est bien passé le vol?
Oui.
Allez, je prends votre valise, on y va.
Merci. Vous étiez déjà venu en Martinique? Non, la première fois. D'accord.
Ah, voilà, la chaleur de la Martinique.
Et le beau ciel bleu. Donc voilà votre voiture.
Et donc ça, c'est le format parfait de véhicule pour des petites vacances en amoureux, pour une escapade sur l'île. Vous allez voir, ça se gare partout, ça se faufile, c'est vraiment super. Donc sur l'appli, vous avez toutes les photos des éventuels dégâts du véhicule. On va faire le tour, à la fin vous allez signer, ça va générer un état des lieux en PDF et vous allez recevoir votre contrat avec la facture acquittée et l'état des lieux en PDF directement par mail. Donc vous partez avec les photos, vous voyez ça ici, là, bon, ça c'est pas grand chose, on va faire le tour. Alors ici, les petites rayures, 2-3 rayures, vous les avez là sur la photo, vous voyez. Les phares sur automatique, vous laissez sur automatique, ça s'allume, ça s'éteint tout seul. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, vous avez la caméra de recul. En cas de difficulté pour vous connecter, vous m'appelez, je vous guide à distance. On a un petit plus chez Doudou Service, le décapsuleur.
Et voilà.
Bon il n'y a plus qu'à y aller, passez de bonnes vacances. On reste dispo en cas de problème, vous nous appelez, vous nous contactez via WhatsApp. On reste disponible au maximum pour nos clients. Faites attention sur la route. On se voit dans 15 jours au retour.
Profitez bien, bonnes vacances. À bientôt.
On se voit dans 15 jours, profitez.
With the car ready, we head to the Vauclin, where we'll spend our first few days. Upon arrival, we discover our apartment with its large terrace and a small but lovely sea view. But by the time we settle in, the sun is already setting. It's too late for any real exploration. So we opt for a quiet dinner and some much needed rest to recover from the journey and to prepare for what's to come. 5 a.m. Our internal clock wakes us while the night still lingers. Usually night owls, we've suddenly become hunters of sunrise. Because in Martinique, some of the most breathtaking moments unfold before most visitors even open their shutters. The Caribbean lives by the rhythm of the sun. And to truly capture the authenticity of this island, you have to tune in to that natural tempo even when it goes against your habits. That's exactly what we did, day after day, to bring you images and moments that only early risers ever get to witness. To begin our exploration, we set down our bags in Le Vauclin, in the southeastern part of the island. The authentic fishing village lies far off the usual tourist trails, but that's exactly what gives it its charm. It's 5:45 a.m. when we arrive at the beach. The sky is just beginning to lighten. Offshore, the silhouettes of traditional yawls stand out against the horizon, slowly catching fire. This colorful, flat-bottomed boat, built without a single nail, have been the emblem of Martiniquan fishing for generations. Because Martinique is, above all, a land of fishermen. Each morning, long before the hotels and resorts begin to stir, the men of the sea are already heading out or returning with the day's catch. After the magical spectacle, we head over to Bar Braffine, a beloved local spot where we enjoy our morning coffee. The atmosphere is as warm as the coffee is rich. The locals greet us with radiant smiles and a kind-hearted curiosity. Between sips, we exchange a few words with the fishermen coming back from the sea and the early risers starting their day. These impromptu conversations are often more enriching than any travel guide. A few kilometers from the village lies Trou Cochon, an impressive natural pool carved by marine erosion in volcanic rocks. When the ocean is calm, this natural basin offers a refreshing bath, surrounded by cliffs where tropical vegetation clings tenaciously. Legend has it that a pig fell into this hole and never emerged, which is where its intriguing name comes from. We have so much to discover that we decide to postpone the visit and head towards Îlet Chevalier instead. But, as often happens in travel, that later never comes. At the top of the viewpoint tower of the islets, we meet a local Martiniquan with whom we chat. He smiles and tells us that it's impossible to explore the entire island in 15 days. And he wasn't wrong. In any case, Le Vauclin is now on our list of places we'll be happy to return to. And it should be on yours too, if you plan to visit Martinique. After the enchanting morning in Le Vauclin, we head towards Valdor Mill, a precious relic of the island's sugar history. This stone windmill, built in the 18th century, is one of the best preserved on the whole island. It's often cited as an iconic example of colonial sugar architecture. Next, we continue our journey towards Sainte-Anne, a gem in the south of the island. This charming town offers a more touristy side with its colorful shops, restaurants, festive atmosphere, and beaches. we take a leisurely stroll through the town's narrow streets and briefly pass by the colonial-style church before heading to Anse Caritan beach. As we leave the church, we discover Anse Caritan, a stretch of white sand bordered by coconut trees, caressed by a sea in shades of turquoise and emerald. The water is so clear that we can see colorful fish swimming between our legs. Protected by a coral reef, the beach offers calm waters, ideal for families. It's impossible to resist the call of this crystal clear water. We dive into this perfect Caribbean swim. Then, in the shade of a palm tree, we savor this moment of happiness, watching the little boats dance on the blue horizon. Time seems to stand still. Martinique invites us to slow down and savor every moment. And here we are, at Anse Caritan, watching our first sunset on the island of flowers, bringing our first day in the Caribbean to a close. From the Caribbean dawn, observed on the beaches of Le Vauclin, where fishermen and their colorful boats offered us an authentic scene, to this white sand kissed by turquoise waters, our day has been full of discoveries. The warm atmosphere of the fishing village of Le Vauclin, the visit to the Valdor Mill, and the beauty of Anse Caritan. This first day has already won us over and offers a glimpse of the incredible diversity that makes Martinique so charming. In our next episode, we'll head to Le Marin to explore its market and one of the largest marinas in the Caribbean. We'll also discover stunning gardens, breathtaking viewpoints, and much more. So if you don't want to miss any of our Martiniquean adventures, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. See you soon for more discoveries.